Good morning, West Coast. Good afternoon, East Coast. Hello to everybody in between and outside. It's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter, and I hope you're having a great Sunday because it's Sunday. Yet again, it's the last Sunday of the year for 2024. We're getting ready to head into 2025. Who knows what craziness is going to happen in 2025, but I'm so glad that you're here with me right now. We're going to be working on the Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt clue number 6 today. I know a lot of times that I do these on a recorded video and then I shrink them down so that way they are easy to pinpoint and manage and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, at this moment, I'm still trying to figure everything out and get it all figured out. So I figured, why not get behind? Why not make sure I don't get behind and make sure to get the clue out of the way so that way you at least have it and see it and all that, and that way it's out there. And I promise we will hopefully at some point pick up with those shorter edited videos so that way it makes a little more sense. But for the moment, this is what we got. This is what we're dealing with. And don't forget, you can sign up for Flyway still over on the Cotton Cuts website. You can actually use exclamation point PMQ in the chat if you'd like to get the link to Cotton Cuts, or I think I might have a link right here. Yep, in fact, I just put it into the chat for you. So if you're interested in joining in on the Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt, you can use that link and use Ian Flyway in, or Ian Fly, excuse me, Ian Fly in the coupon code area of checkout, and that will actually get you a free gift, a free small gift with clue number 1. Did I get all that out of the way? I don't know. Hey everybody, we got Kaylee here, or excuse me, Kari. He's here. Becky, Layla, Michael, Michael the quilter is here. Your jelly roll quilt is beautiful. Thank you. Kathy's here. Karen's here. June, Deborah, Kat, Beverly. Good to see you, Beverly. June, Auntie L. Michael is in the chat again. I just said Michael, but I'll say Michael again. Shirley in Alaska is also here. Hope everybody's having a great day. And thank you to, on the screen at the moment, Kathy and Auntie L. Thank you guys so much for being channel sponsors. I greatly appreciate you and helping me support my channel and all that I do here on YouTube. Thank you. Suzette's here. Maureen is here. Yep, I said that right, I think. Anna's here. Catherine is also a channel member, and she says, hello, everybody. Hello. Linda says, hi, Ian. What did your nephew think of his rocket quilt? He actually loved it. Excuse me. We were on FaceTime when he opened up the package, and I got a "oh cool" out of him whenever he opened it. So I think I did good. I think I did pretty good. His mom sent me a picture of him in bed with it tucked in, and it's so nice to see him already using his quilt. He was using it that night. It was pretty awesome, if you ask me. So, oh, Michelle, dang it, dang it. Michelle the Quilter. That's okay. It is Michelle, not Michael. Dang it. See, I get that Michelle and Michael all the time confused. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't know. But anyways, hello from Germany. Hello. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hope everybody's having a good day. Yep. Dang it. Anyways, so a few things. Let's talk about a few things before we get started today. If you didn't catch it on Friday, we have the jelly roll behind me. On Friday, I was over on Becca's channel. It was Becca, myself, and Mary. We all did a jelly roll race together, and we stayed on until all 3 of us had finished our jelly roll races. And I gotta say, mine's pretty cool. I like mine a lot, actually. I'm not a huge fan of the whole collection of Untamed. I think that's the name of it. Untamed. I don't like, I'm not a huge fan of the whole collection, but honestly, I saw the Jelly Roll and I kind of love it. And especially when it's put into this Jelly Roll race form, I kind of love it a lot. So I'm really happy with it, and it's great. I love it. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. And I'm very happy with how Becca's and Mary's turned out too. It was a lot of fun. So if you haven't seen Becca's live stream from Friday, make sure to go watch that. It was a ton of fun. Had a great time with everybody. We laughed so much. I snorted, I fell, I did all the things. It was a lot of fun. So, anywho, yeah, so it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And so this is the results of the Jelly Roll race for me, and it turned out great, and I love it. So yeah, check that out if you haven't already. And then also, I showed this on a pop-up live stream this week, but I finished my Tula Pink stocking if you would like to check out the pattern, you can do so because I'm going to maybe drop it in the chat. I think I just dropped it in the chat. If I maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what link that is. So I may have shared the right one. I may not have. I don't know. But there is a free pattern out there that you can actually download. Download shared Confessions of a Homeschool. I don't think that's the right link. I don't know. Somebody click on that link and tell me if it goes to a stocking pattern. But anyways, if you want the pattern, head back to my live stream where I worked on it on a live stream. The first one, the original one, you can head back to that live stream and check it out and get the free pattern there. But I went back and decided to make one that felt more like me, right? So I love how this stocking came out, and it has some minky that was left over from my Continuum quilt. And on the cuff, I love this. This is such a great idea. Elizabeth, I'm blanking on her last name right now, but she turned me on to the idea of using minky for the cuff, and that was such a great idea. I also used some scraps of Soften Stable for the cuff. Perfect, 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 perfect. So I love how it turned out. Auntie L says we had our extended family Hanukkah party last night. We did the Dirty Dreidel gift exchange. Oh my. Oh my. The theme was things popular in the decade you were born. We laughed until we cried. Such fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. It is a Christmas stocking. Okay, it is the correct link. I was worried because the link, I'm like, what? Anyway, so that's the link for the stocking pattern that I used. Make sure to check that out if you haven't already. It may have been a different, anyways, there's a stocking pattern for you to check out. If you haven't already, make sure to go check that out. I don't know what's going on today. It's the last Sunday of the year. There we go. That's what's happening. Great stocking. It's so you, says Bearkey, isn't it? Isn't it though? Blastoma, good to see you. Hello. Florence is here as well. Hello, Florence. So Fun Creations. I don't know if you're in the chat. I haven't seen you yet, but I'm still using my mug. I love it. I love my tumbler. I love it so much. And Becca's, Jason's sister actually bought me for Christmas another mug that is rainbow, and I love it. I love it. So thank you, Amber. I know Amber doesn't watch, but thank you, Amber. I really appreciate it. So Joydy says, I love your Tula quilt. I love it too. I love it too. No, wait, Joan says hit send instead of the X now just to finish it up next year. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Joan. But anyways, so we're going to work on clue number 6 for the puzzle mystery quilt. Wild West. So I have my handy dandy board. I don't know if I've positioned it quite correctly. I wanted to make sure to get it out of the way of my camera over there. I'm just going to toss that over there for now, but there you go. Let's see. Deborah says, hello, Ian. You are my reason to come to work early. Well, I'm sure your boss loves that. I'm sure your boss loves that you come to work early. But I'm sure you're not happy to get into work early, but there you go. All right. Can everybody see that okay? I hope you can. Thank you, Becky. She says, I love your Tula quilt. Thank you. It turned out really, really well. Like, way better than I even expected it to, and I may or may not have bought another jelly roll of Untamed because I love it so much. I said I didn't like the Untamed line completely. I like a few of the prints in it, but after seeing that jelly roll race quilt, I'm kind of like, I kind of like it maybe. Can I change my mind? Is that allowed? Am I able to change my mind? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so let's see. I've just opened up my clue packet number 6, and there are a lot of pieces in it. I know it's scary, but we're going to go ahead. I'm going to lay these out next to me. Oh, and I just threw them on the floor. Awesome. I just threw pieces on the floor. So let me pick those up. I'm going to lay these out next to me. And oh, you know what I forgot to grab? I forgot to grab my color guide. I always forget. I remember to grab the clue packet, but then I forget to grab the actual clue guide. Or the fabric guide. So let me grab that really quick after I lay out all the fabrics. And I am really just throwing pieces all over the place. What is happening here? It's like everything everywhere all at once. Which is a great movie, by the way. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Great movie. Confusing movie. Kind of crazy movie, but good movie. Jamie Lee Curtis. Love her in that one. Is that all of the... Oh, no, we have some bigger pieces. I'm just going to give them a quick little press. I know you're not supposed to like iron them before, but I just want to get them nice and flat so that way they go into my quilt well. Drat, I'm late. What did I miss? Nothing, Misty. You literally missed nothing. Nothing so far. Let me grab the color guide really quickly. And then we will, there it is. And then we will get started on step number 1. Ian, are you hoping Cotton Cuts gave you the Tula PMQ in February? So I wasn't like, okay, there were a couple of colorways that I was hopeful for. And Tula was one of the ones that I was hopeful for. So am I still hoping that I got the Tula pink colorway? A little bit. Out of the colorways that were available, that would be one of my choices if it were to happen. So there you go. Let's see here. Sammy says, I've had to press a few of mine before, starting as long as you aren't using water or starch, you should be okay. Yeah, if you're using a dry iron, it should be okay, and there shouldn't be any major problems with it. But it's always nice to, if you can, don't use them, but especially don't use any liquids. So no water, no starch, no flatter, anything like that. Shelly says, I'm just joining in. I've been on a roll purging closets. Excellent. It's that time of year, right? We're getting close to spring cleaning and all that kind of stuff. Joan says, I finished up my jelly roll race yesterday. Anne of Green Gables turned out nice. Becca's live was a hoot Friday. It was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that a lot, to say the least. All right, so I've got my instructions up there. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First off, we're going to be making section 6A, and we're going to be making 2 of section 6A. Oh, by the way, this is all the pieces that we're going to be making today up there at the top. So let's start off with step 1. So a small C triangle, so my C fabric, and a small D triangle, so a small red triangle. We're going to put these together and we're going to make 4 of them. So I'm going to grab 4 of my red, 2, 4. I'm going to grab 4 of my yellow, 1, 2, and this is all that I have. So I just have my yellow and my red. Let's switch to, somebody asked that I move the picture up into the top corner instead of down here in the lower corner. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't. Blastoma says, in a jelly roll, you don't see the whole pattern of the fabric, and maybe that's why you like the jelly roll from the line. That could be very true. That could absolutely be very true as to why I like it. Because you don't see the whole pattern, and it I don't know. I did send that picture. I sent a picture of it glowing to some of my friends, and one of my friends said that I should name that quilt Bowling Alley Carpet, and I'm kind of tempted to do that because I think it's pretty funny. Like, wouldn't that be great, Bowling Alley Carpet? Oh, I thought I had a laugh in here somewhere. I do now have a telephone. A delayed telephone, apparently. I don't have anybody laughing. Oh, darn, I'll have to add that one. Okay, all right. Stop playing with the toys. Get to sewing. All right, here we go. God, I'm envious of your Bernina. I love my Bernina, I have to say. Although it's making me mad at the moment because it's trying to eat my fabric. What are you doing, Bernina? Every now and again it tries to eat fabric, and that's the only thing that I don't like about it, is that it will it's really trying to eat the fabric today. Okay, I think I finally got it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sometimes it tries to eat fabric. A lot of times when it tries to do that, I'll put my single stitch plate on so that way it doesn't uh, end up, trying to go underneath the plate. I do have this one is the 770, which has a wider stitch plate hole on it, and because of that, sometimes your fabric just likes to get sucked down inside. Made by Misty says, I don't like it either, except the houndstooth, but I have to say, I'm all about that checkered pattern that glows. Got to get me some of that. Yes, like the checkered patterns, I may or may not have ordered some of that fabric too. I may have ordered 2 yards of the green checkered pattern when I ordered the jelly roll as well, because I really loved how it showed up under the black light, and I could totally see myself doing something with that in the future. I hope I sewed this the right way. I just noticed I may have sewed... No, that is the right way. Okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Picture is better. Good. I like it top in the top corner better. Cool. Angle looks great. Excellent. That is true. Leaders and enders. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy about these things sometimes. I also need to work on the technology a little bit because I pushed the button to go live and suddenly all the studio lights turned off. I was like, that's not what I want. So what you didn't see was me scrambling right before the live stream came to my shot of me trying to turn all the lights on while the intro was playing. I do now have a button in here so I can actually turn on and off the lights in the studio. How cool is that? That's pretty neat if you ask me. You like the new place? Okay, cool. I will leave it there. Looks like we will leave it there. Single stitch plate is what I use on my Janome because it also gets hungry for fabric as well. My Bernina 570 likes to eat fabric as well. It looks like a lot of us Bernina owners and even some other owners of other other machines end up having that happen. Shirley says she signed up for the Flyaway PMQ. I can hardly wait to see what it is. I did a mystery quilt class here locally, and it was amazing at what I was able to do. Awesome, Shirley. Which colorway did you end up getting? I'm curious. By the way, we're going to be pressing this towards our C fabric, so in my case, we're going to be pressing towards the yellow fabric. And this fabric tends, I have to like press it, I have to like pre-press before I do the half square triangle press. I'm going to be pressing towards the C fabric. Now the only thing I wish I had a comment reader to read out the chat as we're going along, because that would be like when I have my back turned, this would be a perfect opportunity to answer questions or, chat or anything like that. But we're going to make do with what we got. And I totally did not show this to the camera when I got started. I forgot to show what I'm doing, but y'all know how to make half square triangles. And even if you've done, if you've never done a puzzle mystery quilt before, y'all know how to make half square triangles. That's like one of the basics. So all we're doing is we're making a half square triangle out of those. There we go. I'm going to put that up on the board behind me. And next, we're going to be adding... So we made 4 of those. We're going to take 2 of them, set 2 aside for step 4. So I'm going to take 2 of my half square triangles and I'm going to set them aside for step 4. And for now, we're going to take 2 of our squares. Put that there. We're going to take 2 of our squares, and all we're going to do is we're just going to connect them just like that. How easy is that? I mean, super easy. Let's see. Oh, I may have missed. Oh, nope. Nope. Shirley in Alaska, my Viking Sapphire 930 eats fabric also. Hey, it sounds like a lot of us have that problem. Shirley, I think I missed what colorway you're doing because somebody mentioned it. Oh, Nightingale. I love the blues. Awesome. I think Mary's doing that one if I remember correctly. Come on. There we go. It's too far behind me. I was like, I gotta grab it. I gotta grab it. Shelly said, Ian, I love polka dots on your machine. Where can I get them? This was a limited edition machine. This is the Bernina 770 Tula Pink edition. It actually came with the polka dots on it, and it came with the rainbow plate that you see here on my what is this part called? I know somebody's going to tell me in the chat what that's called. This rainbow plate right here was a part of that limited edition. It also has the rainbow. You can't see it as defined right there, but it is there as well. So now I'm going to press this towards the D square that we just put on. There we go. All right, put that on the board behind me, and we'll switch to this camera. We're going to move on to step number 3. See, we're already on step number 3. Now we're going to grab our rectangle. We're going to grab our large, medium, what size is this? We're going to grab, it just says rectangle. So we're going to grab the rectangle. It's super easy. All we're going to do is take that rectangle and put it up at the top. So we have our pieces just like this. And now we're going to take our D rectangle and put it right there like that. Now I've noticed a lot of times when I do the puzzle mystery quilt, for some reason this rectangle is actually longer than my 2 pieces put together. I don't know why that is. So what I do is I try to split the difference. I try to put even amounts on either side, so that way when I'm going to put that into the next step or wherever it calls for it next, it makes it a little easier to somewhat line it up. So I love the puzzle mystery quilts because everything's already pre-cut. You don't have to worry about, extra fabric or anything like that. But sometimes it does have that kind of a little weirdness to it. But, at least it's all pre-cut and I don't have to worry about that. And a lot of times I can make it all work out in the end. I don't usually have any problems getting it all to fit together once, kind of once the whole quilt goes together. You do have to do a little finagling, but honestly, on what project do you not have to do a little bit of finagling? Seems like every quilt, there's some sort of finagling that I have to do. On my Jelly Roll Race, when I put it together, I was, finishing it up and what am I trying to say? I brought it down here from Becca's, and when I held it out, I noticed that some of the seams at the very end were already starting to come apart. So I was already starting to lose, go in and fix some of the sides. So I went in and did a I didn't do a victory lap. I did 2 victory runs down either side, so that way it didn't come apart whenever I was getting ready, because I'm going to add borders to it and do some other things with it. So I want to make sure that it stays together and, doesn't have any holes or anything. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any sense. Kat says, I'm preparing for my first mystery quilt. I need to cut 5. I need like 5 more pieces. Is someone else sewing the New Year's mystery quilt with Stitch in Heaven? I'm so excited. I have not done a mystery quilt from Stitch in Heaven, but I've heard a lot of people talk about them. So there you go. Jackie's going to be doing flamingo. How exciting. Throat plate. Thank you. Throat plate. That's what I was trying to think of. Throat plate. So there you go. Yeah, I love my throat plate and that it is a rainbow. It fits me very well. I actually put together, I got for Christmas a Lego unicorn. You can't see it at the moment because the board's blocking it, but maybe once we finish with the pieces, I'll move the board out of the way and you can see the Lego unicorn that I put in my background. I don't know if it's going to stay there, but I thought it would be a fun addition to the background, at least for a little while. Your seams were coming apart. Yes, Christy G, they were coming apart just a little bit. So I had to go in and do 2 victory runs to make sure that they stayed together. And I sew with a 1/8 stitch on my 750 to prevent seams from opening. That's a good idea. Maybe next time I do a jelly roll race, I need to make sure to drop the stitch length a little bit to make sure that they stay together. And by the way, we're going to be pressing this towards the D rectangle, so pressing upwards. Put that up there. Actually, I need to lower that a little bit. All right, there we go. That is step number 3. Let's move on to step number 4. For step number 4, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our large D square. We're going to put it on top just like that. Super easy, super simple. I saw the picture of your unicorn on Instagram. I did post it over on Instagram. So if you have an Instagram account, you can go check it out over there. Carolina is doing a small Wild West and is her first puzzle mystery quilt. How are you liking it so far? I'm curious. I am curious. Oh, also, I haven't mentioned this before. Let me come back to my face really quick. I'm going to be doing a live stream with Cutterpillar on Monday, January 20th at noon Eastern. We're going to be doing a live stream with Cutterpillar. They're going to be demoing some of their products and it's kind of like HSN or something like that, where they'll be demoing their products. I'm going to be hanging out with them and chatting with them. I'm going to be showing off some of the products that I personally own. They're going to be showing off products that I want. It'll be a win-win situation for everyone. And you can check that out if you're interested in. I do have an affiliate link for Cutterpillar. I just put it in the chat for you. If you are interested in using some of your Christmas money, you can do that using my affiliate link. It does give me a small commission at no cost to you, and you can also save 15% off your order by using the code OFFKILTER, because I'm off kilter, as everybody knows. Use that code to get 15% off your order off the Cutterpillar website. And join me at 12 p.m. I think it's 12 p.m. I'll put a live stream up for it soon so that way you can see it. But you can join me at 12 p.m. Eastern as we hang out with Cutterpillar. It was similar if you hung out with Becca and Cutterpillar, it'll be similar to that. But, I know some of you have that Christmas money burning a hole in your pocket. And this would be a great time to use some of that. So check it out. I hope you'll join me. And my thread just broke. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Let's rethread, shall we? I think my Bernina is telling me she is ready for her spa day. So I think here at the beginning of next year, it's time to take her in for her yearly spa day. I like to get my machine serviced once a year. I know that's not possible or financially able to happen for everyone, but I highly recommend if you have a machine, try to get it serviced if you can once a year, so that way it's in tip-top shape and performance. Again, I know that's not possible sometimes. Budgets are tight, especially this time of year. I get it. But it does seem to do a lot of good for my machine every year, and I'm gonna have to find a new place to get mine serviced because I used to go to Sew It Up Bernina in Hurst, Texas, but obviously I'm a little far away from them now, so I'm gonna have to find a new place to get mine serviced. Deborah says, love Cutterpillar, woohoo! I'm doing okay, few mistakes. I love the pre-cut. The pre-cut is the best. The pre-cut honestly is the best. That's why I love it. Jackie says, I bought 3 of the Stitchets for flyaways, Starling, Drifter, and Freebird. I thought they would be fun for the girls to play with when they come to Grandma's. That's a great idea. That's honestly like a really great idea for people who have kids or grandkids. Great time spending time together and allowing them to, just play with their imagination and just create all sorts of fun stuff. The shapes are already pre-cut. If you don't know what the Stitch It kits are, they're basically a box of pre-cut shapes, triangles, squares, rectangles, and you can use them in any way that you see fit. So that way you can make whatever you want. You can make whatever you want. Ian, what's the brand of the table the machine is in? This is the Gidget 2 table. It's a little lower than I would like it to be because I am 6'2". So it's a little lower than I would like it to be, but I'm actually really happy with it. It is fairly sturdy, especially because this table it's good for like taking on retreats or taking over to your friends or anything like that. This is a really great table for that. It is very portable and pretty awesome for that. And with it being that way, you would think it wasn't sturdy, but for the most part, it's pretty sturdy. I'm pretty happy with it. It does wiggle a little bit, as you can see, but for the most part, you're not gonna like knock it over just by blowing on it. I know there's some tables, I've sewn on some tables where I'm like, all right, there we go. So there is our first part. That's the finishing of step 4. We're going to be moving on to step 5. So we're going to grab our half square triangles that we did in step 1. And we're going to start working with those. So there you go. Bergers in Manassas has taken good care of my Juki and my old Kenmore. We went there recently. Becca and Mary and I went to Bergers to check it out. So I may be taking it there. I also would be interested in seeing the Bernina retailers nearby to see which ones. I'm not saying that I wouldn't take it to Bergers, but I want to look at my options. I want to see what all options are available. Does that make sense? You can put the table on bed risers and raise it up. Unfortunately, the way that the legs are shaped, it doesn't work that way because it's an L. So like here is the going up to the tabletop, and the other part of the leg goes like this. So there's a bar that goes all the way across. It's not just individual 4-point legs. It's an actual like bar that goes across it, and I don't know that I would trust bed risers in that way. Does that make sense? Because like if I put a bed riser here and a bed riser here, like I feel like it would be unstable because there's no like cup to hold that in. Does that make sense? I don't even know if I'm making sense or not. Jackie, Becca does not have a Bernina. It is Mary who has the Bernina. Mary has the Bernina. Mary and I both have Berninas. Okay, what are we doing? Step number 5. So a small D square to the top of... Okay, so what we're going to do now... Can y'all see that okay? Yeah, there you go. So we're going to take our half square triangle. Let me make sure it's going the right way. Yes, C, which is my yellow, goes there. So all we're going to do is we're going to sew a small square of the D fabric. Yes, D fabric, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and sew that twice. Deborah says, I have the same table. I got it from So Yeah, got a great deal. It's a good table. I'm not going to lie. I really am very happy with it. Like I said, the only thing I wish is that it was a little taller, but that's because I'm tall. And, I'm not the average height of somebody who's using a sewing machine, so I get it. Like they're going for the average person, and that is totally fine, and I get that. it's just unfortunate for me that it's a little lower than what I would like, you know? So Terry says, cut 2x4s and place under each side. I could do that. That would be something I could do. But I'm also lazy. So there is that too. It's not horribly low. It's just not as high as I'm used to. Because remember, y'all, I'm used to sewing on the 6-foot table. Although this one's way sturdier. Way sturdier. The Siberian Wind says she has the Sew Etsy table. And it has 4-leg style. It's very similar in size and portability. I'll have to check into that. Oh, Made by Misty has used a couple of 2x4s and zip ties. There you go. That's an idea. Zip ties. I like that idea. By the way, we're going to be pressing down towards our half square triangle on this. So last time we were pressing up. This time we're pressing down towards the half square triangles. And did I just do that? No, I did it the right way. I was afraid I pressed it the wrong way, but I did not. I did it the right way. Did it the right way. Whoop. Let's put that the right way, shall we? Deborah says, could you lower your chair? I could. I could. But then I feel like my knees get tucked up into my chest. Oh, that was a good ab crunch right there. Oh my, I need to do that more often. My abs were like, hello, we're awake now. We're awake. So next up, we're going to be moving on to step number 6, and we're going to be sewing a rectangle. We're going to be sewing a D rectangle to the right of what we just did. So it's going to look like this when it's all done. Let me make sure I put this the right way. So I have my half square triangle, and we're going to be adding on our D rectangle right next to it. Jackie says, I want to get the same table for my sewing machine and a Husky for my embroidery machine. Awesome. So Terry says, if you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, they will cut the wood for you if you bring the measurements. So Terry, I've heard different things on that, because I've heard, yes, they will, but I've heard they'll only make one cut. So like they'll make one cut for you, but they won't make numerous cuts. So I don't know. Becky says, I love your new camera angles. Your new sewing area is quite functional and looks great. I'm loving it, guys. And I do have to say, I have been saying that I'll give a sewing room tour, which it's literally just going to be like a spin. I'm going to be like, here's the room. I've been saying that I'm going to put that in the monthly recap video, but I have decided I'm going to actually break it out into its own individual video, because there's a lot to talk about storage-wise. There's a lot of storage things that I have used that Mary has gotten for me. Not gotten for me, I paid for things, but she has set me up in ways that I want to talk about, and I want to really explain and talk about my thought process, talk about Mary's thought processes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to break that out into its own individual video. I will show a picture of my room in the recap video, but I'm going to break it out in January and make it its own video. Hope that's okay with everybody. So there you go. What's the difference between a Gypsy 1 and a Gypsy 2? I don't know, Josie. What is the difference between a Gypsy 1 and a Gypsy 2? Sammy says Home Depot will do 2 cuts free with purchase of the wood, and then it's like $5 extra. Oh, that's good to know. That's not terrible. I could do that. I could definitely do that. All right, so now we are going to sew this together. Guys, if I miss your comment while, I'm sewing or anything like that, please know I'm not ignoring you. I promise. It's just that it's hard for me to keep up with the chat while sewing and ironing and doing all the things. So, again, if I miss your chat comment, please, don't hate me. It's hard to keep up with all the things all at once. So there you go. So please have a little grace with me, and I greatly appreciate that. I ordered one. The table, yay, should be as fine. It should be fine, as I'm only 4'11". I hope you love it. I am truly enjoying it. Um, I did have somebody warn me, and I forget who it was. You may be here in chat, and feel free to speak up. I did have somebody email me after I mentioned that I wanted to get the Gadget 2 table. She said that she had problems with the insert blocking the bobbin area of her. I think she has a Bernina as well, and it was blocking her bobbin area for her Bernina. I did not have the same problem, so I'm not exactly sure like why there's a difference between the two. I don't know, but it does not block my bobbin area. I haven't brought out my knee lift because I don't use the knee lift, but it could possibly interfere with the knee lift. So if you use the knee lift, you might want to, as soon as you get it, make sure to check it out. And if there's a problem with that, contact the company and talk to them. Becky says, I'm also curious about storage options. Looking forward to your room tour. I can't wait to show y'all. Like, there have been some really cool things that I've added into my room, and I'm very excited to show it off. Because there's a whole pegboard in front of me that y'all don't, that is not on camera. But I will show you. I got a little container for my clips right here in front of me. So, like, how cool is that? IKEA for the win. Oops, I just hit the board. Let's not take down the board today. All right, so we're going to press this towards our D rectangle. I think I almost tried to go get pressed the wrong way. But I fixed it. I fixed it. And if you have some of that Christmas money burning a hole in your pocket, highly recommend the Aliso Mini 3. I freaking love this mini iron. I didn't think I would love it as much as I have. I bought it because it's tulip pink. That's the whole reason I bought it. I mean, let's get real. That is why I bought that iron, and I love it. It is one of the best purchases that I've made. Personal opinion. No affiliate link for them, so I'm doing this all out of my own love for the company. Y'all know I don't recommend anything that I don't love or use myself, so love the mini Aliso. Love you anyways, Ian. I've been a follower fan since I first found your channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let's see if it'll work this time. Oh, look at that. There it goes. It works. Made by Misty says, oh my, Santa brought me a mini and I love it. Is it the Mini 3? Because I love it. I would not recommend the earlier versions than the Mini 3. Definitely go with the Mini 3. Don't go with the previous versions. There's a little bit of a difference between the two, and highly recommend going with the most recent version. So do that. Kaz says, I use a secondhand horn cabinet for sewing, but I want to take over my guest bedroom as a second sewing room. Don't know why I keep a guest room for 4 times a year when I need the space. Hey, you know, there's Murphy beds. You can get Murphy beds, and you can get all kinds of things for a guest. You know, air mattresses. There's an air mattress. Take over that space. That's your goal for 2025 there. I just set your goal for 2025. You're going to set your space up and have a sewing space and then purchase a Murphy bed or air mattress. Oh my gosh. Gloria says, I have the same iron and I love it too. I don't know why it's so magical. It just is. It's just great. So, oh, and that's all we're going to do with that. So we're going to leave that right there. Actually, I'm going to move it up there so it's out of the way. Let's see. Shirley also has the mini Aliso and she's loving it. So in another container, you're getting a little mini tour at the moment, but in my next container, I have all of my letters. I don't know if I'm going to keep them there, to be honest, because I do have this board, but I don't know where I would put it up at the moment. I do have this board that I used to use. Honestly, I moved into the new apartment and I never used it because I didn't have any like good place to put it up. So my guests get a cot in my daughter's office. Hey, there you go. That's a great idea. So Linda says, I got the Mini 3 for Christmas. We'll be using it for the first time later today on my PMQ. Linda, it's great for the PMQs, just FYI. So I have that whole bucket of letters, and I never use them. So I don't know. I may change my mind and empty that back into another container. I don't know. We'll see. My sister's doing the same colorway in small. It's so pretty. It is pretty. I like it a lot. I really, really like it a lot. All right, moving on to step number 7. All right, so we're going to grab our D triangle. We're going to grab our F triangle, and we're going to grab our C square. I'm going to line this up on my board. So we're going to be making 2 of these. I have my C square. Yep. Then I grab my D fabric, and that one's going to go on top. So that's going to go up there like that. And then my F triangle is going to go right there. All right, so this is what we have for step number 7. It says to sew a small F triangle to the left of a C square, press, and then add a small D triangle to the top. We're going to make 2 of these. So, whoops, my comments went away because my iPad turned off. Come on. Face is too far away. There we go. Did it look like I was about to 3D through your screens, everyone? Ian, you need to mount your air on the wall. Is it turned on behind your tripod? It is turned on. It's just behind the tripod at the moment. So it's behind the easel. Can't design board, whatever you want to call it. Can't see it at the moment, but it is there. It is there and it is on. I've actually programmed it. When I press the go live button, it in theory will turn on, although a little while ago when I pushed the button, everything turned off. So I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, it's a cool little routine that I push the button and everything is supposed to pop on. Pop off, my guy. All right, so we're gonna start off sewing the blue triangle to the left of our C triangle, or C square. I need to go back to kindergarten to learn my shapes, apparently. Apparently, that's what needs to happen. All right. Get this all lined up and start sewing. I love and use the Cricut Easy Press Mini, although not a Cricut fan in general, although it is weird, but it's small and perfect for quilting. I have a stem press for normal iron, steam press, I think is what it meant to say, as well. I also have the Cricut Mini Easy Press, and that's what I used for a long time. And then I switched to the Aliso when I got here because I actually had it shipped here to Becca because I did not want it shipped to my apartment only to have to move everything a few months later. So I decided to ship it to Becca, and she was kind enough to store it until I got here. I love it because it's not too heavy, and I have tinnitus, and it's not hard on my hands. That's a great point. Great point. All right, so we're gonna press this towards our F fabric, and then we're gonna put on the D fabric on top of that. And oddly enough, when we put our D fabric on, we're actually going to be pressing towards the C fabric. Usually when Cotton Cuts tells us to make this shape, we usually press it out from the, oh, it's on the board, isn't it? Yep, sure is. Right behind me. I was like, where'd my other triangle go? Normally when we do this shape, we press out from our square, but Cotton Cuts is switching it up on us. We're actually going to be pressing down to our square. Switching up on us, Cotton Cuts. Did you see that Cotton Cuts is going to be offering sewing retreats in 2025? The first one is going to be in New Orleans, I think they said the first one's in New Orleans, and it's gonna have Juicy Juice as the celebrity guest. I wish I didn't have so much going on in 2025 because that would be so much fun to go to, but I unfortunately am not going to be able to attend that. Okay, question. Online, it does show the Aliso as the Aliso 3 Pro. Yes, it is the Aliso 3 Pro, I believe. I'm going to look that up real quick just to make sure that I'm telling you correctly. I know other people are going to jump in the chat. Aliso. Yes, it is the new M3 Pro from Aliso. And it does come in a variety of colors, including the Tula Pink edition, which is the one that I have. But yes, it is the Aliso M3 Pro. It comes in aqua, coral, pistachio, and then just a raspberry. So the raspberry, it looks very similar to the Tula Pink edition, but it is minus all of the rainbow and all that kind of stuff. But yes, it's the M3 Pro. That is the one that you're looking for. That is the one that is my favorite. ATL says, I saw that Cotton Cuts was going to be doing retreats, but I'm going on a cruise in August to Iceland, so I can't retreat in 2025. I would probably go on the cruise. I would much rather go on the cruise if I'm being honest. I think that would be great. Are you going to visit Katie? Katie's in. Oh wait, no, she's in Greenland. Are you going to Iceland or Greenland? You're going to Iceland. Never mind. You're not going to Greenland. Katie's in Greenland. You're going to Iceland. I'll figure it out one of these days. This is fighting me a little bit, so I'm having to tackle it a little bit and make it do what I want it to do. It's like, no, we do not. We object. And I say, you will do what I tell you to do. Waha. Close enough. Is it perfect? No. Is it going to work? Sure. It should. It should hopefully work. It is a little wonky and it is a little off, but I think it'll still work. All right, so, oh, I did that with the face camera on the whole time. The whole time? The whole time? Oh, well. Forgot to switch cameras. My bad, everyone. Yes, I'm so sorry. I will switch it back to the other camera when I go back to sewing. All right, so this is step number 8. We're going to add in our large triangle of A to connect our pieces. Excuse me, to connect our pieces just like this. This makes me feel like a video game for some reason. I guess it's because the color combination looks very similar to like a game. So I don't know. I don't know. It looks very game-ish to me for some reason. Oh, can you please re-show us what you're sewing? Oh, you mean the pattern? Yes, absolutely, I can. I can show you what we're sewing today. We're currently working on 6A, which are these two pieces right here. That's what we're currently sewing on. Made by Misty says, right now it seems so different from what I remember last month. Are you talking about the clue? Puzzle Mystery Quilt clue? We have done this one before, in the fact of, like, a lot of times when you work on the Puzzle Mystery Quilt clues, you start to see kind of like repeating shapes or like clues that are very similar. A lot of times there's like mirror images in them. So you'll be sewing along and you're like, wait, haven't we done this before? And then you look back and there's like a mirror image of a clue that you did from like 2, 3, or 4 usually. Kind of how it comes together most of the time. Not always, but it's pretty common. And yes, I will be trying to guess what this looks like whenever I do get all the clues together. Nosy, I just saw colors, right? Lots and lots of colors. I love my colorway this time. I didn't know if I was going to be happy with the colored grunge, but I'm loving it so far, to be completely honest with everybody. Love the colored grunge. It's coming out great. Make sure everything's lined up. Got a lot of bulk in there. There we go. Had to kind of coax it through a little bit. Laura says, I haven't been able to even start my Wild West yet. Ian, I got the same colorway and always watch your PMQs come together. I'm so glad. Did you get the large or the small? And we're going to be pressing this towards our large A triangle. So press towards that large A triangle. And we are almost done with section 6A. And I was thinking this morning, I need to go back and look at my clue 5. I don't think I labeled clue 5. I need to go back and see if I did or not. All right, there we go. So that is step 8. We're going to move on to step number 9 now. And for step number 9, we're going to grab, join step 6 to the top of a step 8. Let me look back at 6. That's the one that's this one. So all we're going to do, that doesn't look right, does it? No, it is. It is right. So we're going to grab our step 6. We're going to put it on top of our step 9. Karen says, I really like the camera view when you're sewing. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Sammy says, I'm hoping that the PMQ will start after Wild West in... whoa. I'm hoping that the PMQ that starts after Wild West ends will have a red and black colorway to it. Grandma Tina says, I'm 2'4". Well, only raise it up an inch. Oh, 2 feet 4 inches, I'm guessing. No, that's not right. 2 feet. Hello. And a half. Raise it up only how many? 4x4s. We'll raise it up 3.5. Oh, she's giving measurements for like how tall it'll. 2x4s. That's what she was saying. I'm 2x4s. Will only raise it up an inch and a half. 4x4s will raise it up 3.5, and 6x6s will raise it up 5.5. Wow, I don't know why that didn't compute there for a moment. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Laura says that she bought it with her son and husband in mind and hopes that they will love it. I bet they will. I bet they will. I bet they will love it. So let me make sure I get this right before I start sewing it all together. So we're going to put these two over here. Kathy, you are never late to any of my live streams. Nobody's ever late We all have busy lives, and especially around the holidays and everything else. I know that we're in that weird limbo point of in between Christmas and New Year's, and nobody knows what day it is, nobody knows what time it is, nobody knows anything about it. So I totally get it. Totally get it. So just know that you never have to apologize. It's always just great that you're here. And even if you're not here, you can always catch things on the replay. I would love to go on a big retreat somewhere, but flying out of AK is expensive. Is that Alaska? Yeah, I think that's Alaska. Oh, because it's surely in Alaska. Of course it is. Is expensive, add the cost of retreat, etc. Not happening for me. I haven't gone to a local one yet either. Yeah, I can't imagine what the costs are to fly in and out of Alaska. Uh, I bet that would be quite expensive. And then trying to get a machine on an airplane, not happening. No, thank you. And then if you were to drive, you'd have to drive through Canada, and oof, yeah. No thanks. Not for me. There is a new feature on YouTube which I'm thinking about activating. Let me see if I can do it. Let's see here. So we're gonna put this. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this out. Let's see. We're gonna go all the colors. We're gonna set a 30-minute timer. Oops. Like what's happening? Do a giveaway. All right. Start goal. All right. So here on YouTube, apparently, I can do goals now. So I've just set a goal. Nobody feel obligated to do this. I'm just trying this out for fun. I'm just seeing what happens and testing out new features that YouTube is rolling out to its content creators. I've just set a goal that if one person does a super chat for any amount, I'll do a giveaway. And we have 30 minutes to hit that goal. So again, feel free if you would like to, you're more than welcome to, but do not, nobody in here feel obligated to do it. I just thought it would be a fun little thing to test out the technology, and then y'all would get a giveaway. So we'll see. I'm also in Alaska in Anchorage. It's a bummer. Our local quilt store oh no, Christy G, that sucks. Local quilt store closed. Ugh. And I'm sure shipping to Alaska takes forever. So that probably sucks, right? Oh my gosh, made by Misty. We've hit the goal. So we'll be doing a giveaway today. Thank you, Made by Misty, so much. She has given a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. And that means that I now have to do a giveaway. Oh my gosh, Heather. Heather also did a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to both Made by Misty and Heather so much for your super chats. And now I'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway. Let me pull up. Oh, I can probably do it over here on my phone. I forgot. Let's not take me out of the frame. We'll just go to Streamlabs on my phone. And we'll start a giveaway. We'll do a random giveaway. I can see channel members on your or Becca. I can't. Oh, well, they took the Kaz took the comment away, so I can't see it anymore. I have the feeling that they are not able to see members anymore for some reason, and to be honest, I don't know why. Let's see. Go to CloudBot, and we're going to go over to giveaways. Let's see, it is 3:05. So let's see, let's go back. We're going to delete. Oh, wait. That is an active giveaway, so I need to close it. How do I close? Hold on. What are these? Okay, complete. So we've completed that one. We're going to delete that one. Nope, we're not going to delete that one. Sorry, guys. I should have been more prepared. I just totally forgot about this feature until it happened. All right, so we're going to start a giveaway. Oh, Joyce, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, Kaz, I don't know why. I don't know why. Kathy, thank you. Oh my gosh. Kathy says hi from Tasmania, Australia. Hello, Becky, with the super chat. Thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate your support. Laura, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. This is awesome, everyone. Laura with a super chat. Thank you so much. I guess that means we should do 2 giveaways now, shouldn't we? I think we should do 2 giveaways. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the first giveaway. So the let's see. How am I going to do this? Okay, so this giveaway, unfortunately, United States and let's see. You know what? Let's do United States, Canada only. I think their postal service is back open again. I think everything's good. So this is going to be a mystery giveaway. I don't even know what I'm going to throw in the pack yet, but it is going to be a mystery giveaway. And we'll have 30 minutes for this giveaway, and then we'll do another one after that. How about that? Does that work for everybody? You do have to be present to win. So if you are not here at 3:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December, whatever day it is, December 29th, 2024, if you put it in the comments after this video is no longer live, nothing happens, unfortunately. The giveaway is already closed. Everything's already happened. Jackie with the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jackie. Wow, y'all are amazing. Oh my gosh, Donna, thank you so much for the super chat. Yes, Canadian Post is up and running again. January 1st, we'll be accepting new packages into the system. Perfect, Sammy, thank you. So, US and Canada only for this giveaway, please. I will do an international giveaway for a postcard. Keep, if you're international, and stay tuned for that. But for the moment, we're going to do a giveaway just for United States and Canada. Ready, set, go. I think I started my giveaway. Did I start my giveaway? Yes, there it goes. Okay, so we have a mystery. Oh my gosh, Mary, thank you so much. Y'all are just spoiling me today. Y'all are crazy. Awesome. All right, so we have a giveaway going for a mystery giveaway. I don't even remember where I was. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are truly, truly, truly awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't even, honestly, I was like, well, let's just, let's play with the new feature. We'll make it an easy goal. We'll make it an easy goal, 1 super chat. And, but y'all have absolutely knocked it out of the freaking park. Y'all are awesome. I love my community. I love, love, love my community. So freaking cool. Y'all are, I'm so excited. I could just, all right, so now we need to move on to step number 10. So let me get that all arranged. Oh, it probably goes over here. Does that look right? It sure does. All right, for step 10, we're going to join a step 4 to the right of a step 9. We're going to make 2. So we've got our F triangle down here. We've got our C fabrics lining up, which feels really weird, but that's how it does. So that be how it is. That be how it is. So there you go. I can't help it. I can't help. I love it. It's so much fun to play with the fart button. It's so much fun to play with the fart button. That reminds me of a sound on. That reminds me so much of a sound on. What's that platform? Oh, TikTok. Reminds me so much of a sound that I really do not. I should not repeat on here. So I'm just gonna not say it. I'm gonna resist the urge to say it. Just keep my mouth closed. But guys, I truly appreciate your support. I really, really do. I don't know if I hope that my sincereness comes across and you know how much I truly, truly mean that I appreciate each and every one of you. You are all awesome, and I can't believe, like, I didn't think I was gonna get one, to be honest. So I am blown away by your generosity, and I truly, truly appreciate y'all. Because y'all are awesome, and that money helps support what I do here on YouTube, allows me to buy more fabric, but allows me to buy more technology. I did my the money that I got last month from YouTube went straight into my QuiltCon fund, so I will be using that to buy stuff at QuiltCon that I can show off here on my channel, use here on my channel. It's also helping to pay for food and Airbnb and all that kind of stuff. So if you ever wonder where the money goes, that's where it's going soon. It's going to go towards QuiltCon um, and such. So thank you so much for that. You hit the fart button, and my daughter yelled to my husband to keep keep his nastiness to himself. Oh my goodness, Sammy, that's hilarious. Kelly says, I have brothers, a husband, and a teenage boy. It never gets old for them. It never does. It never, never does. Farts are funny. Can't help it. Farts are funny. I have a friend that I send TikToks back and forth. We'll send TikToks back and forth to each other. And so many times they're farts. So many times the ones we send to each other are farts. And how do you store these block month to month? If you will remind me, who is that? Shirley, if you will remind me at the end of the live stream, I will actually show you the container that I put my clues in. So stay tuned. Remind me towards the end of the video or the live stream, and I will show you. I'm still laughing at Sammy yelling at her daughter, yelling at her husband. Too funny. Joyce says, "Oh, Ian, you know we love you. I do know that y'all love me, but it's just I'm always so in awe of how amazing y'all are to, you know, I hate to say little old me, but like, it's just amazing how much support this community gives. I love going into my Facebook group, which by the way, if you haven't already joined the Facebook group, make sure to join the Facebook group. I'm putting a link in the chat right now. Make sure to join the Facebook group and share off your projects. I just love how supportive all of you are to each other. I love how supportive you are to me and my endeavors and my falling and all the things. It's just so nice. It's just so nice. Sammy says she keeps hers in the box that they came in, that because she bought her clues all at once. So she keeps all of her clues in the box that they came in. That is a great idea. Um, a great way to store them. I'll show you mine. I actually have project boxes, the 12-inch project boxes for like scrapbooking. They also make a great storage box as well. So there we go. We have two of our Clue 6A. They look like that when you're done. I know, the quilting community is the best. It really, really is. It is really, really amazing. Let's see, what happens if I put these together? Can I put them together? They don't quite line up. Oh, I could do that. Oh, that's fun. Oh, look at that. That's pretty fun, isn't it? Kind of like that. Lindsay said, "Hi, Ian. I just worked on Clue 6 for Delilah and Ghost Town this morning. Awesome." So there we go. There is clue number 6. I'm going to, or clue 6A, I should say. I'm going to set them off to the side. And we're going to start in on our section 6B. We're going to start off with our B fabric and our F fabric. And we're going to make 2. So let's see. F fabric is our blue fabric. Oh, Misty says, "I can't believe I haven't joined until now, and I just joined the Facebook group." Awesome. By the way, if you do want to join the Facebook group, please make sure to fill out all the questions. It's there to help keep spammers and scammers out of the group. So make sure if you are signing up for the Facebook or joining the Facebook group, make sure to answer all the questions, fill everything out. Otherwise, you get auto rejected. There's a function in there that auto rejects, so make sure to fill everything in. Once you fill everything in, you can, if you end up forgetting to fill something out, it'll tell you, it'll say, "Hey, you've been rejected because you didn't fill everything out." Just go back in, fill it all in. You're good to go. You are good to go. Okay, so we're doing F is actually supposed to be, I flipped it, so it's supposed to be like that. So there is what we're going to be doing. We're making 2 half square triangles with F fabric in the lower right and the B fabric up in the upper left. So it'll look like that. We're going to do 2 of those. I store my PMQs in a clear storage box and it's labeled PMQs. Janet says, "Mine only asked if I was a real person." It asks if you're a real person, and then it also asks, "Do you agree to follow the rules of the group?" Those are the 2 questions that you have to answer. And once you do that, you're in. Just that simple. But you'd be amazed at how many people like miss one of those 2 and end up getting rejected. I can actually see when it happens. Shirley in Alaska says, "I clicked to join, but didn't see any questions. Will redo." But what? Janet says, "I did, but I did add I fart too." Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Under the question, if you were a real person, you added you are a real person because you fart too. I love that. I'm definitely gonna go in and look for that after the live stream's over with. And honestly, in that question, all you have to do is put something there. That's all you have to do. Just add, yes, I'm a real person. Yes, I fart too, like whatever works for you, and that'll let you in. We're going to be pressing towards our B fabric. That's a great way to be like, "Yes, I am a real person. I fart too." Love that answer. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody else is like, "Yeah, I fall all the time. I fall just like Ian does." Did y'all see on Friday night's live stream when that clip just like took off like a rocket? Holy cow, I still don't know what happened. It was there and then it was gone. All right, there are our 2 half square triangles. Let's move on to the next one. We're going to be doing our B fabric again and our E fabric. We're going to be making 2 half square triangles again, this time B and E. And how do we do this? B is going to be in the top. So next up, we're going to take our B and our E fabrics, and we're going to do it like this, half square triangles, just like so. B fabric, E fabric. Now I feel boring. I put that it was me. Didn't realize that farting or falling was a requirement. No, it is not. Excuse me, it is not a requirement. It is not a requirement at all, but it's funny if you added that into the comments. I love it. I love it. Typically, I don't see them because it is an automated process that allows people in. But sometimes, every now and again, I'll peek in to see what people are saying or, you know, whatnot. For a while there, I had a question of like, how does Ian sign off his broadcast? So that way you kind of had to know, like, you really proved to me that you were a real person, you weren't a scammer or anything like that. But I had people who were coming from other communities who wanted into the group but didn't know how I sign off each broadcast. And so I took that question off because I started to realize like it was kicking people out who were genuine and real and all that kind of stuff. So that was good, but I laughed so much harder when you said kick the bucket. I did kick the bucket. I did kick the bucket on Friday. I did kick the bucket Friday, and all you're seeing right now is a ghost. I did kick the bucket, and it knocked everything out of it. It was terrible. All right, so now we're going to be pressing towards our B fabric again. Both times we're pressing towards the B fabric. There we go. And let's see here. Okay, so our B fabric is going to be pointed outwards. We're moving on to the next step. And our B fabric is going to be pointed outwards. So we're basically creating flying geese using two different colors. So it's going to look something like this whenever we put it all together. We have our B fabric facing out, F fabric, our blue fabric on the left, E fabric or the orange fabric on the right. So it looks something like this whenever we put it all together. You look wonderful for a ghost. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. And when Sean, the guy who sews, came into Becca's live, and first thing he says was he was late. Has Ian fallen yet? Wait. Okay, look, it happens, all right? He knows me. He knows me. I've met him in person. He knows me well. And yes, I almost did fall, but before the live stream even started. Because we were having some tech issues. We were trying to figure out the tech issues because we really wanted to have Mary mic'd up as well. That was the frustrating part, was the scrambling before the live stream. We were trying to figure it out, make it happen. We thought we had a solution, and then the solution like didn't work. So we were like, frustrating, and running around. And I went to lean back in the chair because Becca also has a Flexi Spot chair, just like I do. Thanks, Flexi Spot, for sending this chair. You should definitely check out Flexi Spot because this chair is really comfortable. I really like this chair a lot for sewing. It is really, 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 really comfortable. Becca, are you not aware of your appendages? Well, no, not all the time. I think it's because I have really long appendages and like I don't know spatial orientation of where they are at all times. So I don't know. I don't know. All right, we're gonna be pressing this towards our BF half square triangle. So over, in my case, over towards the blue fabric. Guys, there's a giveaway going on. Make sure to hit exclamation giveaway in the chat if you haven't already. Go ahead and type that into the chat. No spaces in between exclamation point and giveaway. NTL says, I heard Mary just fine, even without the mic. I'm so glad. We were very worried about that. So Lindsay says, haha, I got my sewing machine put and sewn on the floor. It was comfortable to me. Call me weird. Hey, Lindsay, if it works for you, if it works for you, it works for you. I've done that on the floor. It's not the most comfortable for me, but again, I'm 6'2", so like crouching over for all that is not fun. All right, giveaway still running. Let's move on to the next step. We're going to set these aside and we're going to move on to some other ones. Looks like we're going to move on to our E fabric and our B fabric. So we're going to take our, what size? We're going to take our small B triangles to a medium E triangle. So I'm going to have my E triangle. And I'm going to take my B triangle and make 2 of these. Right? Yep, double checking myself. So I have my E triangle in the middle there. Our B triangles are going to flank it on either. Is that the right word? Flank? I think so. It's going to flank it on either side to make a flying geese block. Made plenty of these before. If you've done a puzzle mystery quilt alone, you've done plenty of these before. How's the board working out? Are y'all happy with the views you're getting of the project board? I feel like it works okay. Is it the greatest? No, I know. But does it work? I think it does. I think it does work. Is there a drawing at the end of the live or something? Lindsay, if you type exclamation giveaway in the chat, we are going to do a giveaway here shortly. I think I'm actually doing, I think I'm going to end up doing 3, if I remember correctly. 1 for international, and then 1 more for US and Canada. Looks fantastic. Excellent. Chrissy G says yes. She does like how the board is working. Perfect. Laura says that she also likes it. There are 2 Lauras. Laura Smith says it looks fantastic, and Laura Supp says, I think it looks... Laura Supp, are you going to win another giveaway? Is that what's going to happen, Laura? By the way, Laura has won my giveaway last weekend, my quilt kit giveaway, and then her husband... I'm watching you, Laura. Her husband won Becca's giveaway. She won the quilt. So she's won a quilt kit, and then she's won Becca's quilt. So Laura's just gotten all the Christmas and New Year's luck going on for her. She says, I'm trying. She says, I'm trying. That's funny, Laura. Laura, I know that you've been going through some stuff lately, so I did throw a little extra into your package as well. Nothing big, just a little extra. Hope you enjoy it. She also won my giveaway in October. What are you playing the lottery, Laura? You should be playing the lottery. And like, why have I not heard you winning the Powerball at this point? Yes, you really like the board. Excellent. Let's see. Yes, it works nice. You can see you in your new sewing space. You look very relaxed and comfortable, as if you've always been there. Thank you. I love it. Lindsay says, I never win anything. Well, who knows? Today could be your lucky day. I swear, if Laura Supp wins another thing, I'm just like, I don't know. This is not pressed the right direction. Let's get that pressed the right way. Carolina says, Wednesday's child, not a winner, LOL, and the middle child. Oh no. Thank you. My husband had shoulder replacement surgery at the beginning of December, so he's recovering too. What? You both have had major medical things going on? Goodness gracious, Laura. It sounds like your luck has turned around for sure. We always need more projects to work on. Let's see. Oh, Siberian Wind won a quilt block over with Mom and Pop yesterday. First time ever. Congratulations. That's awesome. And from Mom and Pop, woo. That's a nice prize. So Terry also won on Mom and Pop yesterday. How fun. Congratulations, guys. That's great. I need to pop into their lives more and enter the giveaways that they do. I would love to win something from Mom and Pop. I'd put it in a very special place. Unless it was a bag or something like that, then I would use it. I feel like I would use it. Win all the things, woman. Too funny. All right, there is our step number 4. Let's move on to step number 5. It says so. Ow. Sorry, I've got. I went out. So can you see? Yeah. So I've got a paper cut right there. So Becca, Mary, Jason, and I went out for crabs last night for dinner, and the crab fought back. Even though it was boiled, it fought back and actually cut my thumb. So, made by Misty says, okay, sorry, what is Mom and Pop? Mom and Pop Quilt Shop here on YouTube. They are a wonderful couple that makes YouTube live content and some recorded videos as well. And they have all sorts of fun, like Laura Lynn is Mom's name, and I can't remember Pop's name, but they are a fun couple. Make sure to check them out. Search for Mom and Pop Quilt Shop here on YouTube. They are a great couple and well worth your time if you want to spend some time with them. Maureen asks when our next podcast episode is coming out. Well, we are going to be releasing it. It should be on January 1st, so make sure to check it out. January 1st should be our next episode. We took a week off, or it comes out every 2 weeks, so we ended up, Kent, thank you. Kent, that's his name. We took some time off because we just got behind. We just got behind with everything, so we took one cycle off. We'll be back in January with it, and we'll be going on again. The crab shells are as sharp as knives. They really are. They're really sharp. Next up, all right, so we're going to be sewing 4 of these. So I'm going to take my beef fabric right there in the middle. And that, wait, why is this? Oh, it's the opposite. Duh. I was like, wait, we just sewed these. No, we didn't. We did the opposite. We did the inverse of this. So we're going to sew 4 of these together. We have our B fabric right there in the middle, E fabric out on the outsides. So we're going to sew 4 of these together just like you see here. Siberian Wind says, I'm actually working on the April giveaway right now. What? That's like 4 months away. Wait, January, February, March, April. Yeah, 4 months away. I had to count. Oh, you're going to misbehave, aren't you? Sometimes it thinks it doesn't have top thread, and I have to keep pushing the button saying, nope, you definitely have top thread. Make sure that the stitches are coming through good. Yeah. It just gets confused sometimes. Awesome, Misty. I'm glad that you subscribed to them. They're great. Laura Lynn is hilarious. And it's like an unintentional hilarity most of the time. So she's great. She was on, Becca did a group sew with her, me, and a couple other content creators. And Laura Lynn was just a hoot. Just absolute hoot. Irish Sail Lady says, I enjoyed the jelly roll race with you, Becca and Mary. I had to give my Bernina a major cleaning. My strips had pinked edges and it made a mess. I don't like pinked edges on jelly roll strips or on, what are those things called? Not charm. Well, charm, yeah, on charm packs, but also layer cakes. Like, I hate that they do the pinked edges. I wish they would just do straight edges. I understand why they do it, because they don't want the strips or the squares to come undone, but like, it's just so annoying because it makes a mess. I especially love when Laura Lynn sings. Yes, she sings the Seam Ripper song. I just did this all kinds of weird ways. Well, it's fine. It doesn't matter at all. It will all match up in the end, but I just realized I did some of the half square, the flying geese one way and half the other way, so it's fine. All right, we're going to take a moment to rethread. Rethread. The technician at Sewed Up Bernina actually showed me the part in the machine when it says, hey, there's no top thread. He actually showed me the part that like it will, the thread sometimes comes out of that part. And that's why it says, hey, you don't have thread. But for me, it tends to happen, it feels frequently. That's the bad part about having a computerized machine is it's sometimes too smart for its own good. Too smart for its own good. All right, let me press these. Do I leave it? I'll switch it back to this camera for the moment. Oh no, I only did one the wrong way. Whoops. Well, not the wrong way, but I just did the opposite of what I should have done. That's all right. As long as it is all done. Oh, wait. I don't know what I did. Yeah, I did one. Yeah, I only did one the opposite way, but that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's going to get both sides on, so really doesn't matter. Is it the machine that screams at you? Kind of. It's kind of like, hey, you're out of thread. And then when that happens, I'm always like, all right. I've found that the more shiny the thread is, the easier it slips out of the inside. That's probably part of the problem. I also feel like sometimes like lint and stuff will build up on that and makes it easier for the machine to think that it's out of thread. Ooh. What is happening here? Oh, you weren't. Were you sewing? You are sewing, but you're sewing weirdly because you've got some extra thread going on. Joink. Let's just trim that up. Ow! That was the needle. Release. Thank you. Release thy beast. There we go. All right, now we've gotten it the right way. I would like to know the size of your board. The size... do I have... Oh, I do. I do have a ruler. The size of my board is... Oh my gosh, this is almost exactly 23 inches. Yeah, almost exactly 23 inches square. I just so happen to have that ruler sitting right there on the pegboard. How nice is that? Yeah, exactly. Machine and Scream. You were right. That is exactly it. Machine and Scream. My Janome gives me a low bobbin warning when I don't press enough on the foot pedal. I have neuropathy in my feet, so I don't always have a heart. That's weird. I wonder why it gives you a bobbin. That's weird. Wild West revealed. I'm so curious. Was Wild West revealed? No, it is not. We are in month 6 of, of Wild West. So we still have, what is that? 4 more months to go? We still have 4 more months to go on it, so be very excited to see what it looks like when it all is put together. I'm very excited for the pattern for this one because I'm loving the way that it looks so far, and I can't wait to make a guess to see what it looks like when it all comes together. Laura says, Ian, my husband went on Becca's Live to see your quilt glowing and asked what a giveaway meant, so he entered. He thought it was for your glowing quilt, but he loves the blue too. Excellent. I'm very happy that he won. Sorry that it's not the glowing quilt. But I did buy a jelly roll of that fabric. Are you trying to eat my fabric? You're eating my fabric. How dare you? And I broke thread. Rude. Rude? Rude girl. Rude. How dare you? I did buy another jelly roll of that fabric, so I haven't decided yet, but I may make another jelly roll race using that fabric, and I may make a quilt as a giveaway, because I did say if we could get Becca's live stream to 800 likes while we were still live, I would give my quilt away. Unfortunately, we didn't reach that, but I did say that I would do a giveaway of a quilt in the future, so that may be the giveaway quilt in the future. So he may have another chance to get a glowing quilt. I just got number 5 right before Christmas. How did you get number 6? Clue number 6 was released on Friday, so clue number 6 is out. Scared me for half a second because I do get the clues slightly early because I need to do the video content and stuff for them. So I was worried that I jumped a clue, but no, it is clue number 6 just released this past Friday. He was really excited to win. He's like, "What do I do now?" Honestly, we never really win anything. Well, your luck is like turned around for sure because you've won a lot of stuff recently. So, like I said, y'all need to buy lottery tickets or go to the casino or I don't know what. Buy lottery tickets. That's what I would do. I do love Untamed. It's pretty awesome. I love it in. I love some of the designs, and then I love when the jelly roll came together. Like, I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do. There you go. Lorraine, I definitely think that all of the quilts are beautiful. Like, I love that we all have our own individual styles, and they, like, really show through on our jelly roll quilts. I think they're all beautiful. I think they're all very beautiful. All right, press this last one. And then we'll be good. All right, so I'm going to show you something real quick. So I mentioned a moment ago that I did these a little backwards. Did one of them backwards. What? I was able to get an Untamed jelly roll and Missouri Star for under $27. What? Now I'm jealous because I paid more than that. But there you go. Ian, open the giveaway for a few more minutes. Late arrivals, please. Yes, I will reopen it. I will reopen it, hopefully. Oh, no, it's open right now. It should be still active. Let me refresh. Let me refresh to make sure. Oh, okay. It did close. Let me reopen. Okay, I have reopened the giveaway. Use exclamation giveaway in the chat. I'm going to leave it open for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to close it, and we'll pick our winner. So, here are 2 of my flying geese. These are 2 different flying geese, but only by a small little bit. Can you see what's different? There is up here at the top. You see this one's going one way, this one's going the other. Nobody's going to notice that. No one's going to notice that at all. So I did it backwards on one. Oh well. Oh well. I just hit the board. It's going to be fine. All right, let's put all this together. So let's put it all together. All right, so we have those two. We have these two. Or these four, actually, I should say. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one. So this one is our B. Am I on the right screen? I am. Yeah. Let's move that over so you can see a little better. So we're going to take our F and E. We're going to put that at the very bottom. Then we're going to take our B and E. And we're going to put that like so. Then we're going to take our E and B. We're going to put that on top like that. And then last, we're going back to our B and E like this. So all of these will end up connecting, and you can see that on the camera there, you can see that it all matches up because our chevrons are all matching up, right? They should all lead into one another. That's going to be in the seam allowance. Yeah, it's going to be in the seam allowance anyways, so no one's going to see it. So it's not a big deal. All right, let's do a giveaway. I'm going to go ahead and close the entries. I see Janet. Let's see. Let's make sure Janet gets in there. Okay, looks like Janet got in. So I'm going to go ahead and close the entries. Galloping horse, right? A galloping horse. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pick the winner. Why is my pick win? All right, I'm going to push the button. I don't know what's going to happen. Here we go. Oh, wait, I got to do the drum roll. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Technical problems. Winners. Okay, there we go. Now I can do it. Drum roll, please. Melan Taylor, you have won the giveaway. I know, love the suspense, right? Love the suspense. Let me know that you're here in the chat. Let me know that you are here in the chat. You got to say something. Oh, you won! There you go. You need to send an email with your physical mailing address. I just popped my email into the chat so that way you can copy and paste it into the email. So email me off kiltercrafterian@gmail.com. By the way, curious where you're located. If you don't feel like sharing that on here, that is totally fine. Just let me know where you, if you want to share where you are, let me know. All right, so that is all done. We're going to complete this giveaway. Next giveaway, I'm going to set this for 10 minutes. And we're going to do international giveaway. So if you are anywhere overseas, this giveaway is for you. I'm going to set it to 10 minutes. So this is going to be international only. If you are in the United States, please do not enter this giveaway. This is going to be for a postcard from me to you. Why did you not save? I'm having a whole bunch of tech problems. Hold on, everyone. Oops. Did it save that? Confirm. There it goes. Okay. All right. So this is going to be for international only. If you are outside the United States, this giveaway is for you. It's going to go on for 10 minutes. Let's see. Is my bot working? There it goes. International only quilted postcard giveaway. If you are international, use exclamation giveaway. Please, please, please only enter this giveaway if you are international. Let's give our international friends the opportunity to enter a giveaway since they don't get the opportunity as often. All right, so we're going to sew this together. We're making 2 of these. Let's see, I'm going to line all this up. Then we go this one, and then we do this one, and then we do this one. Don't fall. Thank you, So Fun Creations. It's from you. I have been using it all week long, Kathy. Thank you for that. I love it. And I love that it's a practical gift too. Like I love being able to it's something that I can use every day. Like it's so nice to have that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sew all these together. Again, please only enter this giveaway if you are international. I know a lot of times people will come in and they're like, oh, there's a giveaway, and they'll just automatically type in giveaway. Please, please, please make sure that this stays international. This is for our international friends only, so that way they have the opportunity to get a quilted postcard. I feel like I've got a headache brewing at the moment. I hope that's not the case. I don't want a headache today, or any day. Any day at all. Absolutely, of course, Kaz. I appreciate y'all being here. What time is it in New Zealand, by the way? I'm curious. New Zealand is on the bucket list to visit along with Australia. Would love to visit both locations someday. Uh-oh, has my chat died? Oh, no. No, it is working. It's coming up 10 a.m. on Monday, December 30th. I always like to know like what time I'm broadcasting other places. I've done a couple, like this week I've done a couple lives outside of my normal time frame. And I've been curious to see who comes in during that time because, you know, I did it at midnight the other night, so it was very different time frame than when when I usually broadcast, and it was cool to have some Australian and New Zealand folks in there. Thanks. I'm glad that my chat. It looked like my chat died for a moment, and I was like, "Uh-oh." But it's still there. Just nobody was chatting for a moment, and that's totally fine. I was just worried. Christine says, "Hi, Ian from Australia. It's Monday, the 30th at 6:54 a.m. Oh my goodness, you're here early. I'm usually still very much asleep at that point, or at least I try to be. Still try to be asleep at that time." Alex said that she's sad she missed the live. It's okay. There's always a replay, and I may try and spread out my live streams to different times in the future. Haven't, you know, we'll see what 2025 brings. I'm going to stick with my usual Sunday broadcast, but I may sprinkle in a few other times to go live as well. So you never know. That's why it's important to subscribe and make sure that you've clicked the bell notification icon to make sure you get those updates every time I go live. YouTube should, in theory, send you an email saying, "Hey, Ian's live." So, and then your mobile device, if you have mobile notifications turned on your device, it will hopefully alert you as well that, hey, Ian, the Off Kilter Crafter, is live right now. Doesn't always work. Sometimes YouTube does what it wants to do. All right. So now we're going to sew this all together. Joyce has said, "Hi Ian, been here and lurking. So glad to have you here today." Hey Zaza, good to have you here. Oh, okay. All right, got it. Close that. Close that. YouTube was like, "Hey, you could set another super chat goal," and I was like, "No, y'all have done enough today. We don't need to set another goal." But just awesome, just awesome. It's funny to me because several people have either left comments or emailed me and they said, "Ian, your new setup I think is better than the setup you had in Texas." And that I kind of agree with you. I feel like I get really good camera angles and really good things here. So I'm very happy with the setup. Somebody said, I saw your comment that said, Rhonda says, "I don't get the email notice. Is there something I should click?" If you haven't already, down below, I'll come back to me. Down below, if you've already subscribed, there should be a little bell icon next to the subscribe button. Click that button and make sure to turn on all notifications. And that should, in theory, send you an email that lets you know that I am live. If you need some help, YouTube is a great resource to go to. You can search for things like how to turn on notifications for YouTube, stuff like that. That can help out. But you should be getting emails or some kind of notification. If you have your notifications turned on your mobile phone, that's a big thing. Is like sometimes when you open an app for the first time, it'll say, "Do you want this app to send you notifications?" And sometimes you don't want them, so you'll click no. That has to be on for you to get a notification on your mobile phone. So make sure that that setting is turned on. Again, you can go to YouTube if you need help to turn settings like that on. There are plenty of videos out there that will walk you step by step on your mobile device, whether it be Android or Apple, on how to turn on mobile notifications or YouTube notifications in general. So make sure to check those out if you need some assistance. Charlotte says, "I was gifted a channel membership yesterday to Mom and Pop, and I wasn't even in the chat." What? How did that happen? It seems to have better lighting in your new space too. I can control the lighting a little better here. A little bit better. Ian, yours and Becca's and Mary's variety show was so much fun. It was a lot of fun, Joyce. I enjoyed that very much. By the way, we're going to be pressing these up towards, you're going to follow the chevrons up towards the top. So just keep pressing in the same direction that your little chevrons are pointing and you'll do just fine. Yeah, Friday's live stream was a lot of fun. It was, oh, we were crazy and kooky and it was all over the place, but it's always a good time hanging out with with Mary and Becca. I think I was trying to combine their name. Mary and Becca. All right, there is our completed section 6B. Here is our completed section 6A. This is what it looks like when we put it all together. Oh, bring it over so you can see it a little bit. Just looked in the camera and was like, oh, they can't see that. There we go. So section 6A, section 6B, that's what it looks like when you put them all together. I will label them as such. I have a little, I actually have this cute little mobile printer that I use to label all my clues with. This is the Nimbot. I feel like Nimbot 4000, but I use this to label my clues. It has little heat labels in it, and it does a great job. So I'm going to label it after I get off live stream, with that information. But there you go. 6A, 6B. The giveaway has closed. Let's see if we can pull our winner. Again, this is international only for a postcard. Let me pull it up, and we'll pull a winner. Okay, here we go. Here comes the winner of our international giveaway for a quilted postcard. There it goes. Sammy D. Sammy D, you have won the quilted postcard. You need to send me an email off kiltercrafterian at gmail.com. The address is currently in the chat. Go ahead, and I'm going to post it in there again so that you can see it. I am waiting for Sammy D. You got to say something in the chat. I sure have the gadgets. You are not wrong, Donna. You are not wrong. I love it. Sammy D, are you here? I'm waiting for Sammy. I can also see the chat. There's like, it highlights that person, whoever won. So once I see that Sammy D has replied in the chat, we'll be good to go. Sammy D, are you still here? Sammy D says, I'm in Canada, not international. Oh, okay. Sammy, would you mind if I went ahead and picked another winner? Would that be okay with you? I don't want to like steal your joy, but would you mind if I picked another winner? Would that be okay? Let me know. It takes about 30 seconds for my video to get out there, so it's hard to have that one-on-one conversation because it's a 30-second delay. But I'm gonna wait and see if Sammy would be kind enough to allow me to pull another winner. Let me double check. And if she says yes, then I will go ahead and pull another winner. And then there's that moment when you have to like sit there and type. Do two? Okay, Joyce, we'll do two. We'll do two. You know what, Sammy? Go ahead and send me an email off kiltercrafter at email.com. Off kiltercrafterian at gmail.com. I'll send you a postcard anyways. It's fine. No big deal. I'm going to go ahead and pick another winner. Let's do another winner. Donna Frey. Donna Frey. You do have to have a passport to get to Canada, Janet. You are correct. You are correct. So go ahead and Sammy D and Donna Frey, go ahead and send me an email with your mailing address off kiltercrafterian at gmail.com. It is, Holly, it is kind of considered international. I included everybody. I included Canadian folks in my first giveaway just because I feel like that would, it's easier to ship. So anywho, Sammy D, go ahead and send me an email anyways with your address. They're easy to put in. Oh, oops, not international. Okay, Donna, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and take you out of that one. Totally okay, no worries. I'm going to go ahead and remove you, and we're going to pick another winner. This is another fun day of all fun things. Why did it pick you again, Donna? Confirm. I want to remove Donna. Oh my gosh, this is just ridiculous. What is going on? There we go. Okay. Christine Winterberg. Christine Winterberg. Oh, that's cool. Brenda Foley says, that's nice, Ian. I made homemade card this year. I enjoyed them. That's awesome. It picked Donna twice. I don't know why. Just give it to the New Zealand, right? Exactly. All right, Christine Winterberg. Let me know that you're here in the chat. I know. Exactly, Zaza. Like, third time's the charm with the sewing machine. Let me know that you're here, Christine. It's like and it picked the same person twice. Like, I don't know how that happened. Yes, you are here. Excellent. All right, go ahead and send me an email offkiltercrafterian@gmail.com. Do me a favor, send your mailing address so I can send you the postcard. Well, that was a kerfuffle. All right, we're going to go ahead and close this out. We're going to complete this one. And we're going to do one more giveaway. This, again, goes back to US and Canada only, please. Edit. And we're going to do a quick 10-minute little timer on it. Sorry, everyone. That was quite the kerfuffle. Quite the kerfuffle, shall we? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start the next giveaway. This is for United States and Canada. Go ahead and start entering exclamation giveaway in the chats. So there we go. There is our clue. I'm going to move the board out of the way while this is running. So that way y'all can see my background. Where's the, there it is. Intermission, everyone. Let's see. And that's out of the way over there too. Cool. Cool. See, it's out of the way of the camera as well. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Awesome sauce. So yeah, that's the show, everyone. We are going to I'm going to label these really quickly, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to label them. I have my little Nimbot printer down here, so I'm going to open up my Nimbot app. This is on Amazon. I'm not sponsored. I have no affiliate links with Amazon either. So if you are wanting to get this, you are like, I use this product. I think it's great. I've used it on several. Oh, that's okay, Sammy D. You did not mess anything up at all. It's easy to figure it out, and I don't mind sending you a postcard anyways. It's no big deal. You didn't mess the thing up at all. And you get to enter this one too. Just saying. All right, so this is clue 6A. Done. I'm going to increase the size all the way, and I'm going to center it. So I can actually, so there's my little interface right there. So I have my 6A, and I can print out two of these labels. I'm going to hit print, and I'm going to increase that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And now I'm going to switch it to 6B. 6B. Done. Print. And we're going to print two of those. Look at that. And we're done. I have the Nimbot too, but it's the D101. This is the model is Nimbot B1. And it's perfect. I love it. So now I have my labels print it out just like that, and I can put that on. Joyce, you can get this on Amazon. Look for Nimbot. Again, the model is the Nimbot B1. I hung inexpensive felt pinned to the wall behind my sewing table for a design wall. I like your labeler. Thank you. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Super easy to use. And then all I do is I literally take my labels and I go boink right there. See? Just label it just like that. Flip it onto the next one. I put it on just like that. Brother has the P-Touch label maker too. They do. That's another great one. I use my Lightbox leftover letters as alphabet thingies to label since they don't get used once you're writing what? They don't get used once you write your saying. Oh yeah, gotcha. That's another great idea. Oh, and I was going to show you the box that I put these in, so I'll grab that box as well. Can you print anything? Mailing labels? Yes, you can. There are labels. Mine are currently round, so you can see here like it has the round label. But you can also get different size labels. So you can get rectangular labels, square labels, whatever shape and size you're looking for. They have them on Amazon. So yeah, you could do mailing labels, absolutely. Oh my gosh! Thread Rebel with a super chat for being awesome. Thank you so much for your super chat, Thread Rebel. That is so kind of you. I greatly appreciate your support. That's awesome. Y'all are so freaking cool. Does it leave any residue when you take them off? No, not at all. Comes right off. In fact, most of the time it actually, like, when I finally start putting the whole quilt together, like when I have all the clues and it's time to start putting the whole quilt together, they stay, but as I'm getting towards the very end, like the very, very end, some of them will start falling off because I've moved them or changed them or anything like that, but it leaves no residue at all. I have no problem with that. So I know, super nice of Rebel. Here is the container that I use. So I have one of these 12 by 12 project boxes that has all of my clues in it, both clues ready to be worked on and clues that are already finished. So I just pop it into here when I have finished, and it keeps all of my clues and everything together. So that way when it's time to assemble everything, it's ready to go. So there you go. This is a 12 by 12 project box. You can get these from Container Store. We had something similar to that at the library to print out gene receipts? No. Oh, for the book spines. Gotcha. Gotcha. Genre. Gotcha. And then I have a shelf. You can't see it on camera, but I actually have a shelf up here. And I just store my puzzle mystery quilts on that shelf along with a few other projects that I'm working on. I know, you'll be ready to go when Flyaway starts. Christy G says, I use those from Michael's or Joann's Fabrics in Alaska. Joann has them on sale for $3.99. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Nifty idea. I just happen to have an empty one of those that I can use for Flyaway when it starts. It's a great way. It's a great way to do it. Are you currently working on any legit kits? Well, if you look back here, there are actually two kits that I have back here. This one is the Halloween one, and the one on the bottom is Skulliver. So I have Halloween and Skulliver that I was hoping to work on them while I had time off from work, but I don't know that I'm going to have time to get to them. So there's that. That's a good deal for $3.99. That's a good price. Let's see. I was gonna do or show or something else. I don't remember what I was gonna do. Oh, I also figured out when Becca comes over, I can do. I just realized I may have set off people's dogs by doing that. Hopefully your dog did not just go crazy. Auntie L says, "Oh, I wish I was taller. The soup that I wanted from Trader Joe's this morning was way above my reach. Envious of you reaching up that high shelf." Yeah. Can you see the unicorn? I don't know if the unicorn is. It's right there. I have the unicorn there. Did you figure out what border fabric? Not yet. I haven't figured out which fabric that I want to put on it yet. Also, I can do this. I can push my buttons from over here and turn it on and off as needed. Isn't that cool? I figured it out. I did things. I'm having way too much fun with the buttons. That's for sure. That's for sure. Anybody got any questions? We've got a few minutes before the giveaway closes, so if you have any questions, let me know. Ian, your ribbon wall is impressive. Well, I'm hoping for more in 2025. It's definitely taking up a large portion of the wall, but it's not full yet. There's still room. I still have room, so hopefully I can get some more. And I have room over here too. I could put when I do the tour of my room, you can still see that there's extra space. Lindsay says I need to pick out accent fabric for my baby quilt. I don't know why I just said that so weirdly. Accent quilt. Accent fabric. Let's see here. Oh. All right. It looks like our giveaway just ended. Oh, Agnes just missed it, but hold on. I'll open it for 2 more seconds. But it wants me to refresh. That's why. Have you registered for any classes or lectures at QuiltCon? I did not sign up for any of the classes at QuiltCon because none of the topics really were super no, that's not right. I was going to say that the topics weren't interesting to me. None of them really struck my fancy. Like, there are some really interesting topics, but none of them that I was like, oh, I have to do that. Oh, I have to see that, or I have to do whatever. What's going on with this giveaway, Ian? I just reopened it for a moment because I saw that Agnes needed to enter, and I'm just giving everybody a few more seconds. I'm going to give y'all 30 more seconds, and then I'm going to close it again. So hurry, hurry, hurry! Exclamation giveaway if you haven't already. And then we're going to close it. Close it, close it, close it. Siberian Wind says, I'd be super excited to win something today. Well, good luck. We'll see who ends up winning. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Closing entries. And we're going to go ahead and pick the winner. Here we go. Winner of the final giveaway. Alexandria Span, you have won the giveaway. Let me know that you're here. Deborah says, can you put where we can get those postcard template things? Absolutely. You would like the postcard template? I have it right here for you. There it is. The link to the postcard template just got put in the chat. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure to have your chat replay open and it should be available for you to click on it. Alexandria says, I'm here. Well, you have won a giveaway, so make sure to send me your mailing address. There is my email. Just copy and paste that into your email and you can send me your information and I'll get it. And I'll send you something. I don't know what, but I'll send you something. You're welcome. You are very welcome, Alex. So yeah, that's the live stream today, everyone. But ching. Thank you guys so much for being here today. It is the last Sunday of 2024. I hope everybody enjoys the remainder of 2024. Sammy D, I just got your email. Thank you. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you have a great day. I love y'all so much. Y'all have made 2024 amazing, and I can't wait to see what we're going to be doing in 2025. I have some ideas already going for 2025, including if you're going to like QuiltCon or some kind of quilting conference or quilting event. I'm going to be doing a badge holder. We're going to work on that. We're going to do a tutorial video for that. So I already have that brewing in February. We're going to take a tour of my room in January and talk about all the organization things that I have set up for it. We're going to be doing a lot of things, and I can't wait to spend that time with y'all. So here's to a wonderful end of 2024 and an amazing beginning of 2025. I love each and every one of you. Remember, guys, normal, it's just a setting on the dryer. Have a great and happy and safe New Year's, everyone, and I'll see y'all very, very soon. Bye, everyone.